At the time of recording this, I have a total of 8,000 views and 170 hours of watch time. There is something I wanted to talk about. I dream of being a YouTuber. Almost every day, I literally have dreams about getting more and more recognition and moving one step closer to my goal. And my goal is to entertain people and have fun at the same time. Or at least this is one of my goals. But I also have huge aspirations for this channel. That's why I'm making this video. Because for making this kind of videos, the one where I'm talking like this. Because for people to know me, I want people to know me on a deep level, and that's why I wanted to talk about why I'm afraid. 2 months ago, I had a car accident, which ironically improved my life in ways no one could have ever imagined or predicted. It opened my eyes to the way I want people to perceive me and the impact I want to leave on the world and on all the people around me as well, or everyone who knows me. And I'm afraid of losing this part of myself. I'm afraid of not reaching my potential, which I know exists, and I've known that my whole life. Just right now, I know exactly how could I reach it. But throughout the majority of my life, I've known that I have a huge potential that I will eventually get to, but I didn't know exactly what it is until now. And I'm afraid of always trying to meet the expectations of others that I forget what I want. And this is not only in YouTube. I'm afraid of trying to please others and in the process losing touch of what I want. I'm afraid of not being strong enough to endure and manage the stresses that this comes with, or life comes with. And I'm really afraid of being forced into a life that I despise. I'm afraid of not putting all my energy into what I want and regretting it in the future. I'm afraid of the consequences of wasting my life. Everyone's around me, or at least a lot of the people around me, are convinced that life is hell, so that's what life has become. And I don't believe that. I don't believe the concept of this is real life and you should just accept that, because real life isn't misery and fucking busting your ass for nothing, trying to just survive. Or at least this is the mindset that everyone in where I come from adopts, which is life is just survival and life is hell. But this is not what I want. I want to be the one, and I'm saying this unironically. I'm not saying this like, cliche and all that shit. I really want to be the one who breaks this fucking cycle, because I hate this. I hate it. But I don't want to be like, I hate it, so I don't want to be put in the position where I hate it, so I'll just despise my life and not try to fix it in any way. That's not who I am. Seeking vengeance because of something bad that's happened to you, it's the easy way. It's the easy way of managing that certain problem that happened to you. And I know this might sound like stupid or cliche or fucking, I don't know, some dumb kid who's talking nonsense. But this is actually what I think. Those are my thoughts, and I wanted to organize my thoughts through, so I wrote it in front of me right now. That's why it might come as cliche or something, but this is actually what I think, and this is what I want to share, and I don't care. I want to build a life that I'm proud of, and I want to make my kids live a life that my parents could have never imagined that we could get there. That's my goal, is to be the one who gets out of the common shit that's happening. Because no one for in our circle did that. No one close to us did that. No one broke the cycle and just took off flying to any other fucking place And I believe that I will be that guy. And that's why I'm making this video, because I'm afraid of the stuff that can prevent me from not reaching that. And I actually, it makes me, this is literal hell for me if this happens. I also want to show everyone that what what having dreams and consistency could do to someone. Just the mere concept of doing this shit every day. Because I believe that, and I believe that this is one of the positive things in me, which I can be consistent. I don't know if I'm talented in a certain thing or not, but my ego tells me sometimes that I am the best in a certain thing. But I don't like to think that way. I don't like to think that this is what makes me special. I like to think that what makes me special is the normal thing that nobody does, that I just do. And again, this might be funny coming from a guy who's with like 30 subscribers no one knows, but I wanted to talk about this stuff. And I wanted to talk about another thing as well. I'm afraid this is kind of deep, but I am afraid of ruining my relationships, because I used to try so hard to fit in, and I was trying so hard that I became weird, and that resulted in me taking the introvert road, you know. And this is not me. I overthink and overanalyze stuff so much, and this is ruining the way that I want people to perceive me as. And another thing that ruins the way people perceive me as is that I feel most of the time I'm in a place where I don't belong. And every time I get out of said place, I end up alone. Well, not alone, I mean, I have my people. But one of the big things that's happened to me is that every time I try to fit in a certain way, I'm in a place where I don't belong. And I pull myself out of this place, then I end up alone. Yeah. That's enough for this video. Goodbye.